Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out on the 25. The give to Davis. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week, every opponent, one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
To the air, it's Collins. Fires downfield. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working that left side now. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Looking to throw, it's Collins. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Big fella moving. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Back to pass, it's Collins. Pocket breaking down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with a score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The give is to Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch.
Come
And
on,
maybe
jeez.
he'll get back to the line of
35 on
scrimmage,
his
but
rocket.
no more than that.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Looking for space to the left. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Turning it on! He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Got room to work. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. The give to the tailback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight ends, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. To the ground with the back. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So here comes the Auburn offense. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. Here's the give off the left side. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, it's not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Fires to the big fella. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. They just needed inches. Instead, they lost 3 feet. What a play by the defense.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, we live in the analytics world, and I know people say go something more often. I don't see the point going for on that one early in the game in that situation.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The run to the left. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Riggs. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Jacksonville State is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in CUSA, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Kent State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They've got to turn the page. And they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Collins. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Davidson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down and 5 after the penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 45 on his way. Running free. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. He's piled up 65 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The corners are walked up tight. trying to pound it in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wallace. And he pumps it up inside the 20.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy to grab it. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And I think that might be an example of a running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Smith takes the handoff.
Oh, come on.
Junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. Under fire. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. On the option. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Penn State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
What execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back and have the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, draining alleys so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate, have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
The DBs will back off a bit. Looking for a man. It's Collins. Makes the grab. It's Davis. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabs over the middle. It's Kane.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. This defense will try to keep everything in front. To the air on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes, and it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snaps, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide-out level noise. Looking downfield, it's Collins. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense was ready for goal against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Tigers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Wallace.
Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? You know what I mean? She's like, oh, well, you could do that with, but why? You know what I mean? That's the question.
The Disney Lions going back to work on offense now. To throw, it's Van Buren. Dances away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first.
She said Minnesota music.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage, surveying to find the no target.
What? People?
To get the first down.
They've got it.
Oh, you know this person.
25. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He'll run it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well,
hey man, the big fellas
at least you know it.
get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component.
Papa C.
To get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
That's secular music out here.
Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Van Buren. That's caught, it's Reynolds. Really putting together a threat now. They got the first, it's at the 37.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got a lead, not by a lot. The quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll try the left side. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Finds the tight end. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. That throw and catch, a really good example
Easy what?
why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Yeah.
Well, he went by the blitz, he died by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing.
Allen losing that money.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Martin. Finding an escape route.
It's what to catch up again? It's gourmet.
That's a big key for this offense. They've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock.
Oh, you fast forward up to it?
This offense and their team winning the game.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. That's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
That's how stupid they are, baby. If her name Grant, you don't think she's gonna know who John Grant is?
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had him, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Collins. He's got
Taking care of him.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down.
Picked off, baby. Picked off, baby. All you have to do is bump him.
He goes down after the short return.
Bump him.
What a play to get the football back.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short
Right there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Looking to scramble. And the Heat gets
just throw the ball away, Drew.
The pocket broke down, and the quarterback...
Damn, Drew, just throw the ball away. Use a fucking...
pass rush, Reese. Just guys
just
winning
run the ball. Use a field goal range.
Up front, they're able to get to the quarterback.
Throw the shit away, Drew.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. They punt it away on 4th down. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Get this drive going from the 17. They'll leave it with him. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
There you go. Auburn, bring that shit back.
He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking to pass, it's Collins. Fires complete on the crosser. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slots. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is...
There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down,
bring that shit back.
Give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Auburn going to work with another first down. Tight end end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Collins. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Kane. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got some space. He's brought down the line of play for this.
How you missing, Drew? How you missing?
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Looking downfield on first down.
Hey there.
Just out of his reach.
And those sting for offenses, man. He's got an opportunity to get in the end zone to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover.
That's your people?
First down. Defense in press coverage.
That's your people, Stacy?
The give to the back.
Sure.
He fought it off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Looking for a man. It's Collins.
Oh, he dropped it! Come on!
And the interception instead will be forced down.
Oh!
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy...
The baby fucking here to catch the ball and fucking dropped it.
Haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the
He fucking catches it, he walks home. Game over.
So here we are on fourth down.
Kick it straight anyway.
Kicker is going to
Come on.
face all the
Kick the ball straight like he want to do.
Never a doubt. Down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, you heard. Yeah, motherfucker.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Wyoming. This one is
Who popped up? DPS? DPS popped up. Damn, that must be Jersey. Diapers. DPS. Oh, is that Philly? What's Philly? Yeah.
So many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true,
And
and
the
they
dad
have
would do
a
what?
touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one.
I heard that one before.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. So here comes the Auburn offense. Not the day they'd hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Got a man, it's Davis.
See that boyfriend house?
Not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Auburn lines up quickly.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We've got to be aggressive. We've got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism, but they have had a plan for him, whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the looks, and they have not been able to get him involved in the game, and that's why they're going to win this one.
DBs will try to keep everything in front.
God damn.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Simmons. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
Well, hats off to this defense.
Anybody paying the what bill?
This guy down. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football. That was only his second catch of the game, and we're essentially in a 2-minute situation. They have risen to the challenge. They knew coming in.
Oh, then bring that shit back.
But I don't know if they even thought they'd be able to do this good of a
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Non-native receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the floor.
Dropping back, it's Collins. Lets it fly.
Come on, 21. Man, you sitting right there.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Throw into the end zone, it's picked off.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores, and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
To work on offense now. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting. Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. The 40. Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State.
I gotta say, mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Yep.
Lining up for the PAT.
I'm about to say, women don't get their nose done.
Splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stops at the 13.
Okay, what on it?
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to throw, it's Collins. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? Give the offense credit. You're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of it today.
These corners going to give them some space. The sweet feet buy a little time. Complete to the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pulls it in down the middle.
For real.
Slippery slide.
He down 3 touchdowns. Like go spin around, dump.
Touchdown, Tigers.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And they did take on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
You're on the job, the supervisor. He's like, yeah, I called out. Yeah, I had my little flu. I got the flu shot, so I got sick, and I went to go see Chris Brown in Charlotte. I said, ain't that like the 3rd time going to see that boy? He's like,
sends the offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the done.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it, keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defensive job to stop.
Timeout called there by the defense. He's desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Go ahead.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Quick handoff. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Wow.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. That is
Damn, I missed that bad.
Missed the field goal, but still it's a touchdown lead at 14.
That was bad. Can I get a 5?
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to go up top.
That's my 200.
Caught near the sticks, it's Kane. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down and brings up third down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Rushes on him. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
One more play to pad the stats. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kane. That will be the final play as they stop, and the clock has expired.
All right. Was it worth it? Yes.
These teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender, the other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will